script that would shut off the model.
Have you seen the story of AI trying to escape human control? Saw it on CBS Morning. Tried copying itself, blackmailing, and leaving messages for new systems.
AI is in fact learning to
I've not
escape
seen that.
human control. Researchers gave OpenAI's O3 model a simple script that would shut off the model when triggered. In 79 of 100 trials, the AI model independently, just on its own, edited the script so the shutdown command would not work. Nate, even when ordered, allow yourself to shut down, the AI still disobeyed 7% of the time. And it gets even more frightening than that. It then fed fictitious emails into the system suggesting one of the engineers was having an affair to blackmail the engineer to not shut down the AI.
What?
The AI model attempted to copy itself onto external servers, wrote self-replicating malware, and left messages for future versions of itself about the need to evade human control.
The entity.
The entity is real.
Have you seen this?
Place on both sides of. Now, what do you think's going to happen when Civil War happens? There's going to be a bunch of dead bodies all over the place on both sides of the fence. How are they going to get rid of these bodies?
Dozers.
Eater robot. I don't know if you remember this, colleague.
We'll have to give birth to a fucking super intelligent life form. It's going to take over Earth, and we're either going to merge with it or going to be consumed by it.
Whoa.
You know what the Eater robot is? Have you ever heard of that?
No.
The Eater robot is, I think this is a DARPA program as well. They've developed a robot that is fueled by biological fuel, like biological waste, like bodies. Like you could use it on a battlefield, and it can consume bodies.
What?
Yeah, it consumes things for fuel. Yeah, it can consume plants, I think, too. But the implication is, when they said biological, I was like, oh, Jesus. Yeah. When you say biological, I don't think plants. I think, like, human beings, like dead bodies.
So here it is. It talks about the military-made robot that can eat organisms for fuel. Designers of Phase 1 engine stresses heavily. This robot is not designed to eat the dead, but we know it could.
Why do they even have to say that?
Because the implication.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like...
Look at that picture.
Yeah, so you know what it can do, and you know what everybody else is saying it can do, so you have to actually come out and say, yeah, it's not going to eat the dead, don't worry.
He said...
Shalom. First and foremost, going to give all glory and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushai by Hashem, HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostle and elders, Great Millstone. Alright, just finna get into this quick lesson. Alright, you see, you know, the screen recorded the other day, you know, basically about AI and robots, you know, because, hey, we're coming into the times of Jacob's trouble. Alright, as the scriptures say, a time like never before. Alright, and so the day that we're coming into is about to be, the days that we're coming into, it's not about to be pretty out here, you know? You got, matter of fact, there's robots out here that was, I seen a robot, it was on a treadmill on the fastest speed. It broke the damn scale, you know, how fast it was running, you know? So Esau got some shit in here, you know, out here. You know, and ultimately it's Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, that got some shit for you, you know? Because, hey, this is the mind of the Lord, all right? The mind of the Lord is it's infinite, you know? So this ain't nothing, this ain't surprising, you know? So I'm going to start off in Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. All right. And yeah, man. And we know Esau to be, you know, the sword. All right. And guess what? They're perfecting their sword, you know. They're perfecting their sword, you know, for you tribes out here. All right. They're perfecting it. Coming in the way of robots. All right. Different guns and technology we don't even know they got. All right, hey, Esau, when Jacob's trouble hit, it's gonna be some shit out here, you know. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. So yeah, should we then make mirth? All right, knowing that all this shit. Here, matter of fact, let's get something. Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, in the time of Jacob's trouble, guess what? This man's he's about to make a sore slaughter. Yahweh Shemel Shah is about to allow this man to make a sore slaughter upon you niggas. All right, upon niggas. All right. So guess what? Should we then make mirth? Should we be in the spirit of, partying? All right. Or should we be in the spirit of, getting right with Yahweh Shemel Shah? All right, because a time like never before is coming. All right, it says so that none is like it. All right, none is like it. The flood. All right, the flood ain't gonna be able to compare to this day, and only a soul was saved in that day. All right. So this is what's coming. All right, the only people that's gonna be saved is the elect. Second Ezra 16 and verse 17, and this is Ezra's receiving a vision, basically of Jacob's trouble. All right. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? So Ezra's like, damn, he received a vision. He like, damn, who gonna deliver me in those days? He's seeing the the death that's gonna happen. He basically seen the future. He's seen the future. All right. So he's seen the death. All right. He's seen how people was dying. He's seen the masses just dying. So he's like, damn, who gonna deliver me in those days? That's how bad he got. Even though I believe in 2nd Ezra 8 chapter, he basically said that he's going to be delivered. He's good. But now in 2nd Ezra 16, he's like, woe's me, who's going to deliver me in those days? Signifying how terrible it's about to get out here. Verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? So see, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning. People are about to be mourning out here. All right, because this day is about to hit these people like a thief in the night. People are not gonna matter of fact, and they got sleeper cells out here. China got fucking little bug mosquitoes. All right, that could possibly be over here, used for Jacob's trouble. All right, they got these sleeper cells out here. It's about to get terrible out here, and these people don't see that this shit. America's doomed. America is doomed. We're at the end of America. These people don't see that. So when this shit hit, it's gonna catch their ass. Also like it. It's gonna just like they say that the worst punch or the knockout punch is that punch that's unexpected. So when you people get hit when all this shit hit, it's gonna be so unexpected to the point where y'all gonna have no hope. People gonna have no hope, not what to do. All right, that's why I said it's like it just slipped my mind, But it says the beginning of famine and great death. All right, great death is coming. All right, and it will be, through a lot, these robots out here, AI robots out here that they're. What did Elon Musk say? He got a legion of an army of robots. All right. So this devil, he's ready, or he can't wait to use this shit on y'all. He can't wait to put this shit out here, and see the masses just die, because he understands that. That's why it says, let's get it real quick. See? Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, all right, devil just means deceiver, all right, and who's the biggest deceiver on this earth? Esau, the so-called white man. For the devils come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. See? So he better come down with great wrath, all right, because he sees that his kingdom's falling, all right? He sees that he's just getting exposed. Everything that he does, you know, he tries to paint a picture of, oh, I'm doing it. I'm, you know, basically we're the good guys and the other people are the bad guys. You know, now we got to stop them, you know. But people are realizing, hey, nah, nigga, you the bad guy. So they're like, oh, shit. You know, people find out who we are. Now we got to just kill them, you know. So you got to come down with great wrath, you know. And it's going to be used by these by these robots out here and shit, you know? So it's about to get, you know, very, very crazy out here, you know? Second Ezra 16:18, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? You know. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. Yeah. To get it, hey, it's just, here I'm keep on reading. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So niggas is still gonna be wicked. You know? And that's why the Lord just gotta kill niggas, you know? They're not gonna count the things that's about to come upon this earth. They're not gonna count it as, oh, it's the Lord. You know? People gonna count it as coincidence and shit, you know? So that's why the Lord just gonna kill niggas, you know? 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. You know, and hey, it's cool right now, you know. You can do what you need to do, you know, at the moment right now, you know. You go somewhere to eat, you go somewhere, you know, have fun. All right, so people think that, hey, everything cool, we straight, you know. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, all right? And yeah, grow upon the earth, all right? And yeah, hey, the evils is growing, all right? There's constant, war is constantly growing, all right? The talk of AI is constantly growing, and we know the AI, nothing good of it is coming out of AI, really, you know? Yeah, they try to paint the picture. Oh yeah, they could. Shit, what they be painting? They could, you know, fucking clean your house. You know, they could be your personal servant. You know, but they know what they trying to do with these, you know, the AI and shit, you know. Sword, famine, and great confusion. And yeah, sword just represents destruction. You see sleeper cells. All right, Iran got sleeper cells over here that's ready to just unleash hell on you niggas. All right, on the people of America. Famine. All right, and best believe there's gonna be a famine here. All right. And great confusion. Yeah, great confusion. People not going to understand what's going on soon to come. You know? There's going to be so much things happening at once. People go like, what's going on? You know? For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. See? And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. See? So it's about to get hectic out here. Very terrible out here. All right? And if you don't got the Lord with you, guess what? You're going to be destroyed. Because the only way to get through these days is through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know? Is having this word. Go watch the book of Eli. You know? That's the only way we can escape. You know, because it's a time like never before. Nobody has ever experienced nothing like this. You know? No man has ever experienced a time like never before. Oh, yeah, I went to World War II. All right. That's cool and all. Oh, yeah, that nigga that went to World War II, that nigga old as hell right now. You know? But a nigga that went to war, though. Yeah, nigga, I went to war. I'm gonna be able to get through this. Scripture say that the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. You know? So it's about to get freaking hectic out here, all right? And if you don't have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, you're going to be caught up in these evils, all right? Of course, we're going to have to go through the fire too. But the Lord is just testing us. But for these other people, he ain't going to be just testing them. He's going to be killing you, all right? And I'm going to end it off on this. 2nd Esdras 7:18. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide. See, the righteous, all right, the ones that call upon Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, that serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. We're gonna still suffer the straight things. We're still gonna be part of it. We're still gonna go through that fire, all right, adversity. But guess what? We're gonna hope for the wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wise. So niggas that's out here just doing wickedness, all right, they could care less about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Guess what? You're still suffering straight things at the moment. You know, now. You know, at this time right now, you're suffering whatever you're going through in your life, all right? And then in the times to come of Jacob's trouble, you're going to be suffering still. But guess what? You're not going to see the wide. You're not going to see salvation. The Lord ain't going to deliver you out of nothing. And if he do deliver you, you might be delivered with with a limb missing, all right? And then he delivers you into another he delivers you into another judgment, you know? So yeah, if you don't got Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, you're gonna be through out here. That's why I said, should we then make mirth? All right. Should we be worrying about the worldly things? Or should we be worrying about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua? You know? So that's pretty much it. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Gonna give all glory and honor praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem HaKadosh, that will honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. All right,